Is there a reason why Destiny's only been on Kick for the last week or so? Kick wanted me to stream for a certain amount of hours, and I've been traveling a ton, so it's hard to hit those hours. So I've just been while I've been home, I've just been streaming about Kick. But when I get back from Tennessee this time, I'll be on a more normal streaming schedule, because I think when I come back from Tennessee, the next event I have, actually I signed up for another one, but it's still the next event won't be until I think the 16th at least. And then after that, the 26th. When is the Zizek thing? I think that's the end of next month, like the 26th. What is this going to look like? I can't do this.
What are you trying to do? Tell chat.
The Kick people want Kick chat on the screen, but I'm not really sure how. They don't have like a stream-friendly chat.
I know how.
Yeah, I'm going to have to like chroma code out the bullshit, huh?
Oh, no, I was just going to assume I was gonna be like, hey, Cake, go proxy this and give me the UI I want. That's what I would do. And then he would
but then I'd have to have him design like a fucking page and everything for rehosting the chat, basically, right?
Yep. I mean, really, the way to do this, Steve, is to message them and be like, hey, I need this transparent and nothing else on the screen, like this page. And then they're like, okay, we'll work on that until it's done. You don't have to do shit. That's the way to do it.
Well, that's probably what I'll end up doing.
Yep. Because this is not good. Okay? And what, text is going to get cut off now because you're limiting it? What did that guy say? Destiny, do a giveaway, you rich. God, what did he say? Rich what? What racial was he calling you? I'm never going to know now.
Okay, I can just change the size, Dan.
Also, putting Kick chat on the screen. Oh, boy. That's a little...
Fuck, is there no way to click accept if I've got something on OBS? Can I not interact with the window at all?
That's a spicy meatball. You like my Italian accent?
Yeah, that's a good one, Dan.
Mr. Mooten taught me. Dan, Destiny, I don't know if you've answered already, but will it be one of those podcasts that are edited up, or will it be all raw and streamed? I'm almost positive we're going to do it live and streamed. I just don't know... How does Hassan and Will get so many people to give him money, aside from him just being like really good looking?
I think if you just focus on the content, everything else will fall into line.
Well, I mean, he has one of the biggest Patreons that there is. You know that, right? It's like in the top 10.
I don't know. I've never watched their show.
Yeah, me neither.
We need to get some viewers in here. Okay.
No.
No?
No, I said how.
By dragging them in.
Oh, those types of viewers. I thought you were going to be like, oh, we're going to do some like good ass content.
No,
like that.
We don't do that here anymore. We just react AFK and chill and coast until
What
I
is
retire.
It? What?
Killen, you're in. What do you want, dude?
You had that guy that came in earlier and said,
wait, hold on.
like
Firstly,
24.
what microphone do you use?
It's a Shure.
Oh, sounds nice. Okay, go ahead.
So anyway, he came in saying, you know, he 24, didn't know what the fuck he was going to do with his life and all that.
Yeah.
I was just going to give him some advice towards that.
Oh, go ahead. Give him some advice. Where are you from?
Yeah, I mean, so Kentucky.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
So the advice I would give probably would just be to try to set one goal.
Okay.
For the day. Like, even if it's just as small as getting out of bed and showering and actually grooming yourself. You know, accomplish that for several days in a row, or you know, even get up and groom and actually look for a job. Just if you submit one resume, right, a day. Read a book, study something. Just make small goals that you can accomplish, and those will lead into bigger goals.
Okay. You have anything to add to that, Dan?
Nope. I wasn't paying attention, to be completely honest.
Fuck you,
Thanks, Dan.
I
Appreciate it, Dan.
Oh, sorry. Was it to me? It wasn't directed at me, was it?
Not anymore.
No, but no, yeah, well.
But okay, gotcha. Cool.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
the other thing I wanted to talk about was...
two things. Oh, nice. So you set a big goal for today.
Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
Is that okay?
That's great, dude. What do you got?
So I'm a conservative. Well,
yeah,
a
you said you were
conservative.
from Kentucky. I figured that,
yeah. yeah. Well, we have some Democrats around here, but yeah.
Yeah.
But lots of conservatives around here.
Okay.
So I'm a pretty socially liberal, right? Gay marriage, I'm fine with. All that stuff is fine. Trans people, I'm fine with, as long as they're not
Being fucking weird.
trying to do that. Kids,
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
anybody over 18 ought to be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do, right?
True, yeah.
So I'm down with that.
Okay.
Live how you want to, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that keeps me from fully converting over to Democrat is they're going to raise my taxes.
Okay.
And I saw a report yesterday. And I started thinking about this on Monday. I wrote a check for $12,000 to pay taxes for 2020 last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd already paid in $156,000
into taxes.
So that's 168. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
It's $168,000 I paid to the federal government last year. Now, and then I read a report that says in the year prior, $274 billion of taxpayer money was wasted.
Mm-hmm.
Wasted, just gone. So how can the federal government justifiably raise taxes on me when I've already paid in like 38 to 39% every year, and it gets fucking wasted?
You don't pay in 39%, first of all.
Well, it depends. If he's self-employed,
37.5%.
he might be.
You think his marginal tax rate is 37%?
Well, what his marginal tax rate might be, but you're talking about his effective tax rate. Like, what is he paying overall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, are you self-employed?
No, I'm W-2.
Okay, there's no way you're paying it. Well, that's your top rate. Damn, W-2, what the fuck? What is your job? Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm a VP at a telecom.
Okay. Jesus, and they don't pay you with like stock options or something? Your W-2 wages for like $400,000, $500,000?
Just my W-2 wages were
Jesus.
$398,000.
Mm-hmm. And you're yeah, they're gonna tax you more. Wait, so what is the issue? You don't want to pay more taxes.
Well, I don't want to pay any fucking more.
I mean,
I don't want to pay any more taxes, right? I already paid fucking, like I said, I already paid them $168,000 last year, and I don't see my tax money going where it should go, which is to actually help people that are fucking poor.
I mean,
like,
doesn't it though? Don't we pay like a fuck ton
or,
of money out for like food stamps and Section 8 and like all sorts of stuff? Like, don't we have a lot of like programs
a
like
lot
that?
of it, yeah. Some of it, yeah. Some of
So
it, yeah, I think so.
What's your total compensation?
Jesus, Dan. Oh, Dan's
or
just
what? How much did you pay in taxes? We'll do all that.
$168,000.
$168,000.
My tax rate was 37.5%.
And of this, you had options and everything else, right? I assume, since you say a certain amount is W-2, right?
I do have options, yes.
Okay, are you exercising these right away?
No, I still have them.
I show you an effective tax rate of 32%, which isn't bad, by the way. Like, overall, an effective tax rate, I think was it you, Steve, that was reading an article before that showed no matter how much you fuck with the tax code, there's a certain amount of taxes that people pay no matter what. And
it's
it doesn't
a certain
matter if
amount that the government will collect about the same amount as a percentage of GDP, but some individuals might pay more or less. It just depends. But I don't know how that's relevant.
In general, it's good. If you're a rich guy, you should be finding strategies to be taking more of that pay, and you can do stuff to lower your taxes. But I mean, you're always like.
I think his issue is that like in the United States, it's kind of hard sometimes to see where the money goes.
Yeah. Well, no. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, I'd much rather keep more of it and be able to do more things with it, for especially like people in my area, right? I mean, where I live, we have. We have a really bad drug problem, right? You have people. I don't know if you've ever seen Appalachian Poor, right? I don't know if you've ever been in Appalachians, but I mean, people live in fucking shacks, right? And most of them have mental illness or they're on some sort of drug that's been pushed to them. We had a huge problem with opiates several years ago. Before government started really cracking down on prescription drug opiates. They call it hillbilly heroin is what it was called, but it's just destroyed a lot of the areas around me. And I just think that if I could keep more of my money, I could do more things locally, right, to help the people in my area, rather than sending it off to a government that, in my mind, just fucking wastes it. They waste a lot of it. I mean, what was the Pentagon? The Pentagon how much did they lose? They can't even fucking find. How many billions was it? Do you remember?
There's a lot, but I mean, like,
remember off the top of my head.
there's money wasted everywhere, right? Corporations waste money, government wastes money. Like, there's always going to be some amount of like lost or uncounted for or missed money somewhere, right?
I know, but I think I can manage my money better than they can.
Yeah, but do you think if people weren't forced to pay
Right.
taxes, do you think most of them would, or do you think they just keep the money?
I think you're probably right. Most of them would just keep it and buy a new boat or a new house or something like that, right? I get that part of it, but it just hardened my mind to justify paying more when I don't see it being used really well, and I see it being fucking wasted. And we still have a huge homeless problem. We've got a huge inner city problem. You know,
Yeah, I mean, we can look at like problems that we still have, but I mean, like that doesn't mean that the current money we're spending goes to nothing, right?
I mean, you know, it would be really nice if you actually got to see exactly where your money went. Like if you got a statement.
I agree.
every
I
year that
want to
says,
say,
"Hey,
I think
we
in the
sold
UK
here."
they actually do that. If there's a Brit bonger here, or it might have been another European country. Maybe it's more European countries than the UK. Maybe it was Sweden. But when you pay taxes, when they send you your tax receipt back, they actually show you like this amount of money went to this or this government agency, this amount of money went to this agency, this amount of yeah. I mean, the government pays for a lot of services in the United States. We pay for military, we pay all the pensions, we pay all the servicemen and all that. The government pays a lot out in entitlements. Government pays a lot out in like things like Section 8 housing and food stamps. Federal government pays a lot out for education. I mean, there's money spent. I mean, obviously there's money wasted too. But if you're only focusing on the waste, of course it looks horrible. But like I said, I mean, like everything wastes money. Nobody's perfect with managing their money. Like corporations waste a ton of money too. It just, yeah. I mean, like I don't. I mean, I don't necessarily
look at it from my point of view.
Yeah.
I mean, but you look at it from my point of view. You know, they want to raise them, right? I've heard they want to raise them as high as 50%. I've read places that's
yeah.
the
So this
ultimate
is
goal.
here's
if
this
you
is
make
how
over a certain amount, right?
Yeah, this is how I view it, and I wish the Democrats would talk about this more. I don't care about taxes. I don't think that's the important thing. I think what we should care about are like important social programs, and if we need money to fund them, then we should probably pony up and fund them. So like if there are certain social programs you disagree with, then I think it's okay to like fight against those social programs, especially if they come with a high cost. But I think just saying that like, oh, like I want to pay less taxes. I mean, if you want to pay less taxes, then I think the owner should be like, okay, well, what social programs do you want to cut? Like I don't necessarily disagree with you in terms of feeling like you don't get so like California for me was an incredibly obnoxious experience because in California I was paying, it was like, is it like 9 or 10% is the top marginal state tax bracket.
Wow.
And yeah, and I'm like, well, what the fuck do I get for my money? Like, there's homeless people everywhere. I don't have any fucking buses. It was like, it was insane.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about.
But my federal taxes go to things, right? But yeah. So I mean, I don't know. It's just a matter of like, if you think there are social programs that you don't want, then talk about social programs you're going to cut. But I think just focusing on like just the tax rate is a little weird, right?
And Dan, I think you are right. I think it was 32%. I think the other portion probably, if I'm thinking about it now,
Probably what?
the state of Kentucky. I think it was probably
Kentucky
the federal tax was probably 32%.
Does Kentucky have high taxes? What is so fucked? You know, the states that are most fucked, it's like Louisiana, Alabama, Kentucky, and I know these. You probably pay nothing for.
I mean,
property
I got
tax,
fucking
right?
Mitch McConnell as the senator, so which he's totally fucking useless for Kentucky, right? I mean, he doesn't do anything for his state at all. Period. You know, he may do things on a federal level, but as far as state, he's terrible. So, yeah, we do have. I can't remember what it. Let me look.
Destiny, you lived in Glendale, Culver City, and Huntington Beach. I rarely see homeless people there. Clean cities, nice parks. Glendale was awesome. Culver City is not as awesome. And Huntington Beach was awesome, okay? Huntington Beach is a very conservative area. Glendale is a place up north with a bunch of Armenians. But the issue is I don't know if those places are nice because of my California state taxes. But when I went to hang out with people, I wasn't hanging out in fucking Glendale and Huntington Beach. I had to drive to fucking everything in the LA zone. I'm sorry, maybe I moved there late or maybe I'm spoiled or something. I don't know. Everything in the LA zone is fucking disgusting. And I don't know if I just missed this. I hate Santa Monica. It's a gross place to be. It feels dingy as fuck. It's like disgusting. There's homeless people everywhere. The streets are fucked. I don't know. I don't ever understood what the whole point of that was. And even places, if you go to all the beaches, the Santa Monica, the Pier, Venice Beach, all these areas it's a fuck ton of people. The roads are fucked. There's a lot of homeless people everywhere. On Venice Beach, they just like sleep there on the beach. Yeah, I don't know. Those places are fucked. Ugh.
Were you surprised with how little homeless people there are in Miami Beach, considering, like, comparing it to LA? How crazy the difference is?
Yeah, I don't know why or what's going on. Did DeSantis drive them all to?
I think he's literally putting them on all flights to Hawaii or something. There's like very few homeless people here. I know there's some, but like compared to any other beach city, it's like
I actually
huge
don't
difference.
know. I don't know if I've seen any homeless people in Miami Beach. I'm sure they're here, but yeah, because like me and Farah like bike now to the other end of the place to go eat, and there's like no homeless people. Me and Melina have walked all over here. I don't know if I've ever seen a homeless person in the south area of Miami Beach. I'm not sure. Maybe the cops are really aggressive about it too. There's a lot of cops down here.
Yeah, well, I think we have a lot of property taxes here in Miami Beach, and we also have a lot of cops. I think it's like one of the higher amount of police per residence that there is.
There's cops everywhere. Yeah, it's all over. Like they just leave cruisers like unmanned, like parked all over every place too. There's a ton of cops in here. Yeah. Oh no, we did run into one homeless guy in Miami Beach. Remember? And Lincoln Road, the guy that you tried to speak Russian to.
That was a good strategy until, like, because you have to keep in mind when he was coming up originally, I didn't know he was an insane, a psychopath. I thought he was like just a typical homeless guy that wanted money. I didn't know he was like a killer, you know. And when a homeless guy is like, "Hello, can I have some money?" And I'm like, "Oh, нет, я понимаю, нет." And then they're like, "Oh shit, they don't speak English," and then they run away. But this guy was like, "Oh, I see, you're part of the CIA operation to kill me," and that's why it didn't go well. But that happens like rarely, you know. So Miami Beach is number 8, by the way, in the USA of the most police officers per residence.
Nice.
Of all the United States, which is actually pretty crazy. Because let me tell you the ones that we're competing with. Okay? St. Louis, murder capital of the world. Philadelphia, Chicago, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Wilmington. I don't know if that's a bad area or not. And then New York. That's it.
Wow.
One of these cities. Well, New York City is actually surprising that they have that much. I wasn't expecting to see New York here. But, yeah. Okay.
Tax rate's like 5% in Kentucky. And I see chat was saying Kentucky's probably a shithole. It's not. It's beautiful. It's a great place to raise kids. Low crime. If you make really good money, it goes a long, long way. Like I live in a $500,000 house. It's probably worth $3 or $4 million in a big city. Mm-hmm. I got 4,000 square feet. I mean, it's not a terrible place to live.
I think most places that are like in the suburbs, like in the Midwest area, I think are like fairly nice. Like Nebraska suburbs, even in Omaha, like are fairly nice. Like they're not going to be like, people think that it's all like bumfuck country shit or whatever, but it's not. It's usually pretty normal suburbs. Like people, there are still people like people from fucking California and like New York and Austin and shit will say like, oh, you grew up in Omaha, where they're like, did you follow like cows on the way to school? And it's like, no, it's a city. Depending on where you live, it's probably bigger than your city, you know.
One other thing that can I talk about something else real quick?
Yeah, no,
are we good, or do I need to go? You want to pull somebody else in?
No, go for it.
Last one, quick kitty cat, go for it.
So, Sneako's your friend, right?
I don't know. I think so. He's something.
What the fuck is he? Like, how do you think that you're going to have multiple girlfriends? You're going to put one in charge of your Discord. You're going to put one as your fucking accountant that controls all of your money. You're fucking
Wait, did
both
he say
of them.
that? He was putting an accountant in charge?
Yes.
Wait, on what?
Yes, he said one of his girlfriends it was going to be in charge of all of his accounting and sales and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Wait.
That's what he said.
Did he say that in that clip on my subreddit?
Yeah, you can watch it again. Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, I don't know how you think that's a good fucking idea. That's going to be disastrous.
Well, no, it's not a good fucking idea. It's fucking retarded.
None of that shit will ever fucking work out. That whole red pill bullshit, and that's something I'm going to start talking about myself, is, we'll call it purple pill or yellow pill or whatever the fucking pill you want to call it. Mm-hmm. You're not, in the real world, you're not going to be able to fucking drop out of high school or even graduate high school and drop ship your way to being a millionaire. All that fucking shit they preach about all that is bullshit. You want to be successful in life. You have to get up every fucking morning like you're starving, right? And you got to work your fucking ass off to be successful.
Okay.
easy shortcuts. I mean, you have to. It's an everyday thing. You got to be the lion or the gazelle, right? You either going to go out and hunt for your food or you're going to get fucking ate. And the shit that they preach about not going to college. College is the best investment. It's retarded to tell young men not to go to college or a trade, right? Learn how to plumb, learn how to be an electrician, learn how to be, work on HVAC systems, right? I started an HVAC company several years ago. I don't own it anymore. I sold it, but I had guys that would even, they would go out and work on prevailing wage jobs. So they're not union, but in order for the union to compete on the contract, you have to pay a prevailing wage. I would have guys, we put a big air conditioning system in the school. It was, a couple $1 million. Those guys were making $60 an hour. That's really good fucking money, right? Especially for the area we live in. That's really good money. Mm-hmm. So trades are great. But to tell them that you're going to be able to just stream, be a streamer or you're going to be able to drop ship fucking, I don't know, whatever, on Amazon and make a fortune is stupid.
Yeah, I think that there needs to be a focus. Dumb. One of the reasons why I like college so much is that there needs to be a focus on the acquisition of skills and demand. And you mentioned trades, it's the same thing, right? You need to do some shit so that so that you have things that people want to pay you for, right? And the scary thing is that there are some things in the online world that you can chase and do a lot with that at the very least at the end of the day you've got kind of something to show for it. But drop shipping, can you imagine if you try drop shipping stuff for 2 years and you don't make much of it? And then you go to the real way. What the fuck skill did you pick up? You're not doing anything. At the very least, if you're trying to grind as a video editor or something like that, at least you're picking up skills on how to work with software and talent related. But fucking drop shipping, bro, I can find the websites with the most dog shit fucking cheap ass China made products quicker than anybody on the internet. It's oh god, it's just so fucking cringe. I don't know. I don't feel like you're trying. You're just constantly looking to game idiots and be a part of a really fucking stupid system. Yeah, I don't know.
And not only that, they're charging $50 a month for this bullshit, right? I feel like young men are getting fleeced by these guys.
Yeah.
Also, another reality is, I think there's probably how many women? I think I saw a study one time. Polyamorous. There's 4 or 5% of people overall are polyamorous, and I think 2% of those are women, or 3% of those are women. I think it's a little higher than men. You're not going to. You're women. In most cases, are not going to allow you to fuck other women. Period. End of story. It's just not going to happen in the real world, right? Nothing. I'm not saying anything bad against you live your how you want to, Stephen, but it's a rarity, right? Not to have the jealousy involved.
Yeah, of course. And it's probably even more rare to have it the one-sided shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's even more rare. Yeah, you're exactly right. So this is relationship advice they're giving about being able to just fuck multiple women, they're all going to be okay with it forever, is bullshit as well.
Yeah, of course.
Right? I mean, I've been married over 20 years, and she is my partner. She doesn't work, but she takes care of the kids. She pays the bills. She makes sure that we have food to eat.
Wait, how old are you?
She cleans house. I'm in my 40s.
Oh, geez. Okay. Nice job. Damn, you got some Kentucky magic going on down there.
Going back to the whole chores thing, and back to just pearly things, chores will absolutely kill your marriage. If it doesn't seem like it's equal, or if you think they're gonna, that you're gonna she's gonna go to work and you're gonna go to work and then you're gonna come home and sit on your ass, and while she does everything else, that's not gonna work either. I mean, you end up divorced. You end up in divorce court.
This is a good idea. The rest of today, viewer call-ins require a camera. That is an excellent idea of what we're going to do today. For every other call-in that comes in together, no cam, no time on cam.
Wow. Good contribution, Dave. Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you, what you were talking to. So I thought I would turn it on.
No, it's a good idea.
But
I'm glad you did.
Yeah. Trying to do some things around that, some YouTube videos and things like that. I'll probably fail spectacularly, but I failed in shit before. That's another thing. Success is just there's a lot of calculated leaps of faith, successful calculated leaps of faith.
Sure.
You're going to fail. I've started businesses and failed. They failed, so on and so forth. But anyway, I've talked enough. I'll let somebody else get a get in here. But yeah, the whole red pill bullshit pisses me off. They're destroying young men's minds with that fucking bullshit. And I think it just needs to be started to be combated a little bit with reality and what it really takes to be successful and what it really takes to have a successful marriage or a successful relationship. Not even a marriage, just a successful relationship. It can't be one-sided. It'll never work in the long run. You'll end up in a bed in a diaper, lonely.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I talk about that a lot. They don't
There's
they don't
Dan.
actually give any relationship advice at all. So yeah.
No, they don't. It's just fuck as many girls as you can. Well, I mean, that's, it's bullshit.
No.
So. But anyway, I've been watching you for 4 or 5 years. I used to be really, really, really right. You've brought me more back to center. I really would encourage you to continue to reaching out to people like you have, especially over the last year, people that don't agree with you. I hope you get unbanned from Twitch because Twitch poll is a cesspool. Like, it's awful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just totally fucking awful. It's a circle jerk. There's no conservatives over there at all talking about anything.
Yeah.
You gotta ban them all. So I really appreciate what you've done, reaching out to the other side. And the only way we're ever going to come together as a country is to have dialogue. And you have to talk to people in order to have dialogue. It's just ridiculous. Hey, Dan. What's up?
My camera keeps freezing. I don't know why. Very annoying.
That's just Dan passively
you-
listening to the viewer Collins.
What's your
I'm just
internet
listening. Wow,
look
this
like?
is a really good conversation.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice job, Dan. Just hanging out there,
Hold on.
smiling. Yeah.
Let me try it. Let me try it.
Oh no, that
Here.
hand, guys. The reason why you can hear him is he's using telepathy right now. That's the finger up there. He's channeling the messages directly in your mind. Oh, what's up?
The other thing I did was I reached out to Mr. Girl because I wanted to have a conversation with him about perception and reality, and that the whole philosophy of that and subjective construction of reality and objective reality. Because just because you think something in your head doesn't make it reality, right?
Yeah.
So I want to have a whole conversation about it. He won't talk to me. Neither will Lab. She won't. I tried to talk to her too. Neither one of them will.
Yeah, they do their thing.
Because
All right, cool. Well, hey, listen, if have
All right,
fun.
man.
I'll
Yep.
probably talk to you later. Yeah, be careful, dude.
All right, peace.
Bye.
Wow, Steve, just me and you, two guys together, cammed up.
Echo.
Ah, jeez.
What?
We didn't get any alone time. That's fine.
Well, if this guy doesn't say anything, we got alone time.
Oh, with a camera too. All right, Echo. No camera today. We're gonna try it. You got a camera, bro?
Wait, he just
doesn't.
fucking left. Jesus. Who's this guy?
Chucky.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll see if he has a camera though. Nope, no camera either.
Well,
He
wait,
moved
they
out.
just might not have it turned on.
I'm not moving them out. They're moving out on their own.
Oh.
Why does my camera keep freezing?
Just find a good freeze frame and chill with it.
Hold on. I have an idea. Okay, we'll see if this works. Going through NVIDIA. Okay, Chucky says he's ready. Hello, Chucky. Are you... I'm not moving him out, bro.
Oh,
He's...
yeah? Really?
Well, I'm just kidding.
What,
There
did
you
he
go.
move himself back in, or did you move him back in?
Hey, can you hear me?
Hi. Yeah,
Jesus
can't see you, though.
Christ, you're so
So
loud.
when I click join voice, it kicks me out
Okay,
for some reason.
turn your shit down. Okay, it's way too loud.
All right, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I click to join voice, it kicks me out.
Okay.
All right, well, where's cam up, bro? Let's see what we're working with.
Wait, let's see. Show turn on cam. Is it
This
working?
is gonna make Colin so much better. Why didn't I think of this before? Not yet.
Oh
I
my
believe
god!
that.
Wait, let me turn off OBS. My bad, I'm retarded.
What is everybody in my
There we go.
fucking audience a fucking streamer now?
Oh
Wait,
my
that
god!
that was not the voice in the face that I was expecting.
Wow. Oh my god,
Wow.
Destiny.
Oh my god.
What are you trying to say there? What are you trying to say?
Either. I thought not this. Oh my god. All right, hit us up.
All
Let's
right,
go.
so I'm actually surprised I was talking to you in person, Destiny, in Tennessee, because I've had all these schizo conversations of what I was going to say during viewer call-ins. But so I was wondering, so I just started a new position at Honda as a research and development engineer, and
Jesus.
you've been talking about cars a lot.
Okay.
And I see a lot of people like giving you advice of, oh, you should buy the Lotus, you should buy whatever. And honestly, these people have never driven these cars. They just see the spec sheets and whatever. And honestly, you really just, the type of person I think you are, you're really into, you know, nitty gritty, actually getting to things. You should probably just go test drive cars and see what you really like instead of just, you know, looking at numbers that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would definitely drive it before I'd buy it, right? But chat decision paralysis me out of getting anything, so now I'm just sticking with my RS forever. So.
Oh well, I mean, it's a great car. For the time, it was like probably the best car for that price point.
For that class,
but
of course.
For the time.
It
For the
was.
time.
It was.
Not
All right,
anymore.
Dan, don't act too cocky here. I have some
I am very
beef with
cocky.
you too.
First off, I want to be clear. I also am something of a automotive expert. You know,
Yeah, that's
back
why
in
you
my
bought the
day-
base level Defender, right?
I did buy the base level Defender. I got the highest trim that I could.
Or the yeah, the 50K Range Rover instead of the actual Range Rover that's, you know, 100K that people want.
What do you mean? This car new was over 100K.
Ooh.
Really? Ooh,
I thought you were an automotive expert. I got the X model.
I think you got skimmed a little bit.
No,
Ooh.
I got. In fact,
That's
I got the
unfortunate.
best deal. I got one of the only ones in the United States that actually had a certified pre-owned tag to it. So I got an extra year
CPO.
of warranty.
Oh, all right. So
I
it's
got an
used.
extra year. Yeah, I did. Of course.
Congratulations.
Of course, I'd buy used. I'd recommend anyone to get used. So I got the highest trim Land Rover Defender with all the options I want, the color I wanted, as I said, the highest trim, and I got it with the CPO tag, and I got it at a cost lower than almost any other Defenders on the market at the same time that didn't have the CPO tag. And it took me a few months of researching because I was kind of looking, do I want a G-Wagon? Do I want a Defender? Are there other things? And, you know, I landed on this, and I got a good deal for it.
Come on, Dan. I remember that stream you're talking about, you know, a F430 Scuderia, a SL65 AMG. But
Yeah, but
what
I
happened? You want to go to
went-
Starbucks in your mom soccer van?
I went and I looked at them, and they have no back seats at all, either of them.
I mean, yeah,
Yes.
no shit. It's a sports car.
Well, no, the SL65 has back seats, but it just wasn't usable for anything
Okay,
that
so
I
the
wanted
wife
to.
wouldn't let you. That's basically you have too many
I
responsibilities.
I can go buy. I don't. You're coming off a little fucking hot here, bro. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say.
I just got off driving at race tracks at Road Atlanta, and I see people like you come off of their, you know, I just got back from Monaco on my yacht,
Oh,
and
no.
I drive a Range Rover, and then I smoke them because they don't know how to drive actual cars.
Damn.
But,
You
know,
look like the
do-
guy who
Oh,
should be
no.
designing my engine, not telling me how to drive it. Okay, that's what I'm gonna
No,
say.
What do you mean by that, Dan?
You know
Yeah,
what I
Dan.
mean by that. You're my
Oh,
quant. Okay, I want you to be designing the horsepower and torque figures for my engine, not
Designing the
telling me how to drive it.
horsepower.
Yes,
Very
the
astute.
figures, the very ones. Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right, that was an
Well,
excellent,
I
excellent call-in.
Are you good? Do you have
I like
anything
it.
else?
think I'm done?
I'm good. I'm good.
well-
Oh, you're not?
Yeah, no,
You
I'm
can keep
good
mine.
with Dan. You know, because you know that's all I had with Dan. I know he's getting a little older. He has responsibilities, but Destiny.
He's almost as old as I am.
Yeah,
Dan,
but he
I will
actually has a
never
cool
be as
car.
old as you are. Do you understand that?
Exactly. True.
I'll have you know, I'm pretty sure my wife's car, is faster than his fucking
My
Focus.
wife. What is it your wife drive?
A fucking Model 3.
Oh, a Tesla. Oh god.
Yeah, I know. It's like
I
doesn't
bought-
even
I bought-
count. Like electric car. why
Oh, it
even-
doesn't count. Yeah, look,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, not even. Yeah.
Yeah, because you'll have to stop at the gas station for 4 hours to charge while his car can just pull away.
Gas station.
Dude, I worked for I worked at Bridgetown last year, and we worked for Tesla, and they were the fucking shittiest engineers.
Oh my god.
I'm not
They're
surprised.
literally-
I hate Tesla. If I could, at the time, because at the time, the only decent electric car you can get was Tesla. Like everything else was.
Why do you call them
brand new.
Teslas?
How do you? What do you call it?
Tesla. You call them Tesla. I don't know why you do that so
Yeah,
much.
and I'm gonna keep doing it too.
Okay.
So much. It's not so much. It's constantly, all the time, only. It is Tesla. Okay. It's not Tesla.
Tesla.
There's no
I don't-
Z.
all right, let me ask you: is there two S's there?
No, there doesn't need to be. It's just one S.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, from now on, I want you to call me Steven.
How does that translate? No,
Just
it is
because it's one
Tesla.
S. Steven. Okay, that's what you're gonna call me from now on. Okay.
I don't care. It's Tesla. Hold on, I'm gonna do a poll.
Oh my god. You know these people could barely speak English in DGG, right?
Ooh.
But anyway. I know everyone hates Elon now, but everyone like on Reddit and on Twitter was slurping Elon up until he started voicing his opinion on politics. So
Damn.
I don't know. It's kind of cringe.
I can't wait to find a video of fucking Elon himself calling it Tzla. And then you're going to have to be like, well, it doesn't matter.
No, he's not going to
Yeah,
call
but he
it
also is
Tesla. He's going to call it Tesla.
Whatever, bro. I don't care. It's
He
still
also has a
Tesla.
South African accent.
Easier to
He's
say
not even
Tesla.
a fucking American.
Ooh.
All right,
He's the
Slow
richest
down, bro.
African American on the planet.
Oh, I've heard that meme before.
This guy's coming in pretty hot, Dan. What do you think?
I don't just par for the court. But why at me? Why not at you? You're the one who's pissing off
Because I'm-
every religion there is.
No, I mean, I've had enough time slurping Destiny. I have a few things to pick with him because also in the army, and I have other few things I want to talk to him about.
What do you, what?
You know,
Yeah,
some
go.
of his Afghanistan takes were a little cringe, but I have a
Well,
few.
what Afghanistan take? Go! Don't just drop that. Say what you're gonna say. What's cringe? Go.
What? That it was a good operation, and that wasn't just for politics.
Hey, we got out.
Yeah, we got out. Yeah, with
How many
her,
Americans
barely.
died?
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
Hell
you
yeah.
win. Yeah,
Hey,
it was
that's
definitely
right.
not a political thing.
Get that fucking flag in the background. Listen, you're military. You're not supposed to think politics. You're supposed to think mission. Okay? We left
Exactly.
Afghanistan. We're good.
The
Fuck
mission
'em.
was, oh, Biden wants to leave on September 11th, so we did it. Congratulations.
Good. True. Thank you.
All right, is Dan done? Can we move on to my unified
Hold on.
theory?
I got a quick video for Steve to put up on stream.
No.
Steve,
What?
go ahead.
Okay. Link in a DGG chat. Did you link in a chat down? Okay.
Yeah,
A
I did,
Facebook
when
video.
you told me to link it.
Say Tzla instead of Tesla.
I say
Or is it-
Tesla.
You say both, okay.
Tesla. I think I'd probably say it with a slight Z sound. I never haven't thought about it. I say Tesla. Yeah.
Yeah, you say Tesla.
It's with a Z. I get sort of a Z-ish sound.
Do you want me to say Tesla?
Vindicated.
I can't. I
The
can't.
fuck
I'm
out of
gonna
my
say
house.
Tesla.
Never fucking come
Well,
at
it's
me.
not two
Step the
S's.
fuck down.
Oh wait,
and
you've
admit that
seen
you were
it.
wrong.
Oh my God! Wait, hold on.
No, see, now you're going to try and say, like, oh, you're doing what your king Elon does. I was just right by proxy, because
So
that's how
Dan-
fucking good I am. No,
Dan
I was
used
right
to
by
say-
proxy.
Dan
No,
u-
this line of thinking you're trying to do is not going to work. You were wrong, and now you're trying to, like, retroactively come back, like, you thought the interview, and you did. I didn't even know. Someone linked it in chat. You're just a retard, and I'm just always right. That's the difference. You understand what's happening here?
Okay.
I want you to just,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, you got it. It's clicking through. You're like, okay, sorry, you're
Click,
right.
okay.
I'm a moron.
Can I-
No,
can
no,
I ask-
you're
yeah,
gonna
can I
keep
ask
going.
the
You're gonna
chatter?
keep going. You're gonna keep
I wanna
going.
do my
I understand. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I wanna do my
keep
viewer
going.
call-in.
It's gonna, the more
I
blue
can't do
in
my
your chat,
viewer
the
call.
more
I can't do
right.
my viewer call-in.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Go ahead. Hey,
Anyway.
don't even fucking start with me. What else do you have to ask?
Chuck,
Go back to
Chuck,
work.
Chuck. Okay, Chuck.
All right.
Chuck.
So-
wait. Do you know what's
like I
funny?
said-
Chuck? Do you know-
No. You're gonna try and fucking start with me. Don't fucking start with me, bro. We're gonna
Well, this
keep
is the only
going.
content you have, Dan. You don't stream. You don't
right.
podcast. What
No,
do you do?
Chuck, the funny thing is
This is all
that
good for.
Dan probably called it
ahead.
Tesla.
Yeah,
And then he
I
saw
heard
this video.
You've been trying to
He
say this for
actually-
10 minutes, but you're too retarded.
He's a secret
Here we
Elon
go.
fan.
He saw this video
right, bro.
where
I can
Elon
take
explains
shit
why he
from
calls
him.
it Tesla, and Elon at the end is like, "Well, it's not two
Look
S's,"
at all the
which doesn't
omegalos
make any
farming in
sense.
chat.
And Dan
Wow.
actually copied that argument for
Are
him.
they
Dan's
just saying
like, "Well, it doesn't
omegalo
have
when
two
you speak?
S's, right?" He actually
It's
just copied fucking
special
Elon.
type of retarded that when you're wrong, you're like, look at this retard. He went to school and he learned how to act. You're just wrong. And I was just right by proxy. I didn't even look. You think I give a shit what fucking Elon says? It's just more that I'm right
I
and you're
can't.
wrong.
I have to
Wrong.
do deadlift
That's
today.
it.
I can't laugh
says.
this much, Dan.
I do.
My
Because
core is
DGG
weak.
is life.
Destiny, can we say he omegalo again? Is that meme back on the menu since he said he doesn't care?
No,
Or,
we're not doing that meme. Fuck you. Hold on. Let me get a Red Bull.
Oh god. Well,
You know,
just
I
wanted-
control your life. You,
Yeah, you
specifically.
can pick me if you want. I just
Yes.
want to make content. You know,
All right,
just farm some omegalo.
You've made content. You've done good enough. I rate this an 8.5 out of 10. We'll see if we can do
Aw.
better for you the rest of the day. All right. We'll see if we can do better. Good job. We want to shout out your socials.
Yeah, I have a. Well, let me wait until Destiny's back.
You think
Or
he's going to
not.
follow you on Twitter or Reddit or
No,
Facebook?
I want a podcast with him. I sent him an email, but I think it went to the void, just like everything, everything else.
You're really fucking optimistic, huh?
Well, I mean, I already met him in person, so I'm doing better than most people.
There's a. Oh God. Okay, listen.
Anyway,
Go ahead. Shoot your shot.
Yeah.
Shoot your shot.
Yeah, so I do. Well, mostly it was an engineering podcast, but you know, the educational stuff doesn't really do very well. We just want screaming matches between people. That's why I've started to shift my focus. I want to do some content with Darius next month in Arizona. But Destiny, if you want to do a podcast, I'd say I have like a Chinese hardware with American software because I grew up in this country when I was really young. So
nice. So that means you're really good at math, but you can still talk to girls, or?
A little bit of neither. It's a little
okay, gotcha.
Averages itself out.
All right.
But yeah, anyway, if I could shoot you a DM or something,
you can shoot me an email. We'll see. Okay.
An email.
Be careful, buddy.
Sounds good.
Bye.
All right, cool.
Nico Sam wants to come in here. Go ahead, Nico. Do you have a camera?
This guy. Good one.
God, we don't hear you though. That was an excellent intro with no audio. This looks like a guy about to show us. I'm going to be honest.
It's honest to
think
God,
so?
it's Sneako. Wouldn't surprise me, but
Hey, retard! We can't hear you. Yeah, I understand. Toronto Maple Leafs.
good one.
Excellent opportunity. All right. Well, have fun. All right, buddy.
Be careful, babe.
Bye.